What a way to respond. And I'm not going to drag it, but this was a good game from Real Madrid. This was a great showing, beating Villarreal at home at the Bernabeu 3-1. That is how you respond. We'll know after the last game, an embarrassing derby against Atletico, 5-2. Crazy, by the way. This is how we needed to respond. And this result doesn't mean we are there at the top yet. It doesn't mean we are way up. We are starting to fly. But I think it talks a lot. It tells us a lot about where we can look at this team going forward. So Xabi Alonso got it right today. And I hope he just finds a way to coach this team so simple that it doesn't have to overcomplicate things, and that was what cost us a lot against Atletico in the derby. So great job today by Xabi Alonso. I hope you get games like this. And we saw some players play out of this world today, and my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for a couple of players, and I'm going to start with the obvious one in Vinny Jr. I think Vinny Jr. has been the topic of underperformance for the last 10 months or so, because we know after an amazing Ballon d'Or season, many will argue Vinicius has failed to show that quality, that top-notch ability. And today, I think with the competition against Rodrigo in this team, today, given the confidence that the coach puts on Vinicius to start, I think he gave us a good show. From the first touch of the ball, I started chanting Vinny. I feel his first two tries on the ball were not that great, but I think after then he grew gradually into the game, and he had a superb game, scoring 2 goals and including a penalty that he won in this game. I thought there could have been another penalty, but I think overall we just have to appreciate the result. We won the game convincingly, playing well, beating Villarreal. So I think showed Vinny today. Vinny showed what we have been missing, and we can't help but miss this kind of performance from a very good player like Vinicius. So I think he deserved what he got, a man of the match performance. And my second player I want to talk about is Mansatuano. And I know this guy has been hitting the headlines since he joined Real Madrid. I'm not a big fan. I wasn't a big fan until today. Because today, this guy, every single touch was so good. Was so good that I started chanting Mansotano right at my TV. So Mansotano is crazy, man. Today, I see the hype, man. I see the hype. The hype is real. I'm so sorry, Mansotano, because today he played out of this world. For me, he played out of this world. His touches were great. His decision makings were very important for how the game played out in the end. And so he didn't get a goal or an assist today, but I think there's a lot of promise behind this player. I think him and Esteval of Chelsea, the two South American kids to come out of South America and ball out in Europe. So very promising what I see from Macedonia today. Very important. And the man of the moment, Mbappe. Wow. You just knew it was coming. At that moment where he gave Vinny the penalty to play, I thought, whoa, bro is not looking for a goal today. But regardless, he always knew. He always knew he would score today. He always knew he was going to get his goal. So, like, it was a nice gesture to see Mbappe give a penalty to Vinicius. It all destroys that feeling of Madrid egos and fighting in the dressing room and things like that. So we don't want to see that in Real Madrid. So it was a very important gesture from Mbappe to Vinicius, and he also got his goal today, and which is 9 goals in 8 games in La Liga already. So definitely chasing the game with Kane there in Europe, scoring records and so on. Mbappe had a great game, but not up to his standard, because I think Vinicius took a bit more of the show today. After a lot of controversies, Federico Valverde today arrived back, and we saw him at the pre-match presser in the midweek in Champions League. He talked about him playing as a right back, given that the fact that our two main right backs in the team are injured. So he said a lot of things which are particularly honest, but I think the media punished him for it. They really punished Valverde. If I had one player that I wouldn't want to move from this team, I could move any player pretty much, but Valverde is Real Madrid. He is the DNA of this team. He has that galactical fighting spirit within him, that commitment, that sacrifice, and everything. So I cannot, even in my dreams, question Valverde and his commitment. So it's so poor from the media to punish him like that, to bring up some certain stories that weren't really true. So Valverde showed up at right back today and balled out. He balled his freaking balls out. Sorry for the language, but Valverde had a great game today at right back, cutting out uh any source of threat from that side of the pitch. So it was a great game for Valverde. Bellingham also got the nod today. Camavinga showed quality, and the back line were pretty much solid for most of the game. Villarreal had a few more chances, but I think they are a good team, so they are definitely going to have a few chances in the game. So regardless, Courtois made a great save to keep us in this game early on. So that is a great result from Real Madrid. I'm not gonna lie. It's just for this team to use this momentum and get more good results going forward. So let me know what you think in the comments below about this great performance. Vinny is back on the Ballon d'Or level. And if you find this content valuable, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel to help us get to our first 1K subscribers. And see you on the next video.